Good morning, everybody. Hi, good morning, Yoko. Good morning. How are you this morning? Who is here before you? Hi, good morning. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Chapin. How are you this morning? I know you have a busy schedule. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Need to chat. Good morning, ladies. So, how are you this morning? I am wondering how you're going to face this amazing day we have in front of us. What a beautiful day. I just opened the door and felt it. It's warm actually. It's not that cold because it's quiet. So, how did you greet yourself today? I did. I went, hello, here you are. It's another beautiful day. Another day to do better than we did yesterday. I need to drink a little water. So it has been a hectic week. I have Vanessa and Kylie visiting and Jillian was visiting. And so my days are going, no. And then, of course, I go, no. And I have all these things that I need to get done. I'm trying to make contact with people, and I'm not getting it done. So today I'm going to try to do better than I did yesterday. So one of the most amazing things we have is looking at ourselves in the morning and seeing the perfect person we are. Greeting to self is very important. But before I go any further, next month is my birthday month. So I am planning 31 days of gratitude with you guys. 31 days. So get out your gratitude journal and your fancy pens. And we're going to have 31 days of being grateful. And it's a challenge in a way. And at the end of the 31 days, all of the people that did that 31 days of challenge, they're going to find that their life will change. The minute you put 31 days of being grateful, even before the 31 days have come, you will notice a big difference in your life. Because sometimes we are grateful, but we don't take the time to write them down. We don't take the time to print them down. Somebody sent me a note yesterday, and they asked me, I have to say this now, where did you get your print? And it's not a print. I had to send a note back. It's not a print. It's a painting by an artist in St. Martin. My friend Corinne's brought it for me, and there are two of them. And I had them both framed with non-reflective glass because I love them so much. So that's where they are. So that's where they came from, just in case you see. I think the other one is over here. So you see how they look? They're gorgeous. So that's where they came from. This lady is a local artist, and she's quite a woman. So anyway, there we go. So this morning, and I will remind you of those 31 days of gratitude every morning when I come for the morning blessing. So get ready, and we shall have this wonderful day. So what is your mantra for today? Remember, you were supposed to create your mantras. I'm trying to get you to start to think about you. I am doing it for you by telling you your mantra should be, or your mantra can be, or you could try this one. And I want you to make sure that you get into the habit of thinking of what it is you want to affect your life today. So since it's a nice, bright day, I chose for me, and you can share it with yourself, I am soaking in the energy of the day. So the energy of the day is out there. It has started. From the minute it was 1 minute after midnight, the new day has started. And you're soaking in that energy of the day. You're bringing that energy into you. And that is what is beautiful and amazing and wonderful. So this morning, When you come to the morning blessing, you're coming to make sure you know who you are. You're coming there because you know you're getting something. Like Christina said last night, like yesterday, there were 15 of you on the morning blessing, and she said, when I get the morning blessing, it's on my way to work. And she said, I come and I always have something. I get to work and something from the blessing reminds me to withdraw or to go forward or to step up. She said, I turn it on and I listen to it until I get to work. It's done, then I get into work. So the morning blessing, that is exactly what it is. And that is why if you create your own mantra, then you are making your life the way you want it to be. So when you woke up this morning and you created, Lisa said, my mantra is I choose to see the good in everything today. Yes, as long as you have this I or I am, that's how you create your mantra. Don't make it without the I am because it's all about you. So this now is taking us into the morning blessings. So the I am and the I is important. So what I'm trying to do for you today is to get you to put yourself on the radar. Is get you to put yourself somewhere on the radar of your life. Especially we women, and a lot of men nowadays, because they're sharing responsibilities of children, and it's a different type of life. Know that the men, the new fathers are more involved in children than my father was, and even my husband was. They were involved, but not as much as the guys nowadays. Some of them stay home. So this is something that we have to remember, is that the I in this unit is important. The I am is important. So today, my morning blessing to you today is, what are you going to do for your higher self today? What are you going to do for you today? What would you really like to do for you today? And I'm going to ask you a question. If you have an answer, put it in the comments because it's very important. Did you think of yourself at all yesterday? We had 60,000 thoughts. 60,000 thoughts every day. And they said they are the same 60,000 thoughts, more or less, like we had the day before and years ago. So think about it. Was there a time yesterday where you took the time to think of you? When was that? And when you thought of you, what did you do about you? What did you decide to do about your higher self? Was it something you were planning to do for you, or was it something you were thinking about? So this is what it is. Even when in our prayer and meditation, we pray for others. We think of our children, we think of our family, our parents, our brothers and sisters, people that are sick, people that are not doing so well, people that are suffering from anxiety during this time. But we never put ourselves in the picture. We are not on the radar. So what I'm asking you to do for yourself today is to say to yourself, who am I? Where do I fit in this new thing? I have 60,000 thoughts. And I didn't think one of them about me. Not one. So that means you're not putting yourself on the radar. And what it is, you need to know what you want for your highest good today. At the end of your prayer, if you pray, if you meditate, at the end of doing your exercise, at the end of doing your yoga, whatever you do first thing in the morning, what it is you're going to say. And that is before you pick up your device. Before you look at your cell phone, what am I doing for my highest self today? If you pray, you can say, show me what to do for my highest self today. It might be a simple thing. It might be just to take one moment with 1 cup of water and 1 cup of coffee and just sit. And maybe it's only about 20 seconds, but you consciously chose to do that for yourself today. So this is what you have to remember. What am I doing for my highest self today? What it is I can do to make me feel better. You have to remember you matter. And that's what the morning blessing is about, is making sure you get something for you. You get something for you and you can share it with others. When you have a friend that calls you and is all anxious, especially now with this new end in sight, right? Tell them, choose to do something for you today. What did you do? Yesterday we talked about watching the news constantly. Today I am saying to you, what are you going to say to that person that is going to call you and have a complaint about something they cannot change? They'll complain about the government, they'll complain about this, they'll complain about that, but they haven't done anything for them. So how can you do that? How can you turn? We all get those calls. I know we do. Or even if we don't get the calls, we hear them. So even if sometimes we hear it coming out of our own mouths, this thing is not going over, this is that. Yesterday I got a phone call from a 281 number. It was 416. And the person said that I'm calling from the neighborhood and we're calling to find out if anybody you know, or if you are suffering from anxiety, here is the line that you can go to get counseling or something. And that made me to think that people are not thinking of themselves. You're not thinking, what can I do for me today? Can I go for a walk? Can I sit? As I said, just sit in contemplation. Think of something you can do for yourself today. Think of yourself. That alone is a big thing. Because we don't think of ourselves. We think of everything. Supper, we wake up. What are we cooking for dinner? We just woke up. We didn't think about while we go to the washroom, we are there thinking of something for the day and not putting anything for ourselves. Good morning, Donato. So today, that is what your morning blessing is about. Putting yourself first. And not in a bad way. Out of the 60,000 thoughts you had yesterday, and those you had this morning, did you think of you? Did you say, if what I'm doing is for my highest good? Did you take time to sit and take a cup with you and just sit 20 seconds, 1 minute, whatever it is you can give to yourself? Say, I'm going to sit here for 1 minute until I feel good about it. Good morning, Ryan. So the question is, what are you doing for yourself today? What are you doing for your highest self today? What did you plan to do for you, not for anybody else, just that one little thing for you? What thought did you have about what you can do? Somebody I spoke to told me they're going to make an effort to go to sleep earlier. They did not know when they said that to me that I already had a plan in the mind to ask you what it is you're going to do today for you. I want to go to bed earlier so I can get up earlier, that person said. And that was magnificent to hear that. It's very difficult to do this, but that is the one good thing you can do for yourself, if that's what you need. And you can ask the question, what can I do for my highest self today? At the end of your prayer, at the end of your meditation, at the end of your exercise program, did I enrich myself today? 60,000 thoughts yesterday, and I dare any one of you that's listening right now to tell me what was the one thought you had about you that you were going to do something wonderful for yourself today. A simple thing. Sit and have a cup of tea. Sit and just close your eyes and think for a moment. Sit and do 10 deep breaths. Did you do that for yourself today? Did you even think you were deserving of that today? So this is what we have to decide to do. What are we putting out there? We are a vessel, and it's like a cup. We are emptying it constantly, always giving somebody, good morning, always giving somebody something from the cup. But we are not replenishing the cup. And when that cup is dry, then there's no life in it. There's no energy through it. And that is you. That is me. That is all of us. So today, sit down. Consciously say, I need 10 minutes. Even if you have to lock yourself in the washroom to be able to get it. Good morning. Make sure you find it. Make sure you make that special moment for you. 60,000 thoughts every human being goes through. More or less, maybe even more. And none of them are about you. None of them are about us. We don't value us. We just keep using that body and demanding that it functions, but we are not caring for the mind, body, soul, and spirit that we have. So how can we keep giving and not take something for ourselves? Then we will weaken and we will not be there for each other. We will not even be there for ourselves. And watch your words. watch the disempowering words you're using for yourself. You are worthy of the best, but you are not willing to give the best to yourself. And the best to yourself is knowing what you need. How do you find that? By being conscious of who you are, being conscious of the moment. Sitting and thinking, I deserve some deep breaths. You know, I deserve a cup of tea. I'm just going to sit there, put my feet up and tell my body, do not move. I call my subconscious mind my body. We don't have two minds. And that subconscious mind has habits that it has gotten accustomed to. And those habits, it will demand you to move when you say no, sit. And the mind wants to sit. The subconscious mind is not doing this at all. It is telling you, you cannot do that. There's somebody that asked me if they can join, but you know what? I will do that for you if you hang on after the morning blessing. So thank you for requesting, but I'll do it after the morning blessing. During your morning, that's where you soak up the energy of the day. That was my mantra. I have been asking you guys now for maybe 2-3 days to create your own mantras for yourself. Good morning, Debbie. You need to make sure you have a mantra. Mine was, I'm soaking the energy of the day. So that was something I did consciously for me this morning. You can say, Lisa had a really nice one. I will bring it up again so we can hear it. And that is consciously doing for you something for yourself. My friend told me this morning, I am going to go to bed earlier because I need to get to bed by 11 because I feel better waking up earlier in the morning. That is conscious thinking of self. What is yours? Ask yourself, what are you going to do for yourself today? What is the one thing, Vanessa, good morning, that you can do for you today? Tell me. Choose something. Look at yourself. What do you deserve? Do you deserve peace and quiet? Do you deserve your feet up in the air? Do you deserve to soak in the bath? Do you deserve to go for a run? Do you deserve to just scream? Maybe you deserve to scream. Maybe it's too much around you and you need to just let it go. Do you deserve to just go and lie on the cold grass and feel it against your body? Maybe. But the point is that you need to choose and to do something for yourself each and every day. Out of the 60,000 thoughts you had yesterday, how many of them were about you? It's like the day I told you, can you remember what it felt like when you put your feet on the floor? What it felt like, can you remember that? And so many people said, oh my God, I never even thought that was something that I can absorb. I could feel. No. So it's the same thing. Where is that thought about you? Where is that thought about that magnificent human being you know you are, that is so deserving of so much more than you're willing to take or willing to give to your own self? When you look at yourself, don't use disempowering words. You are worthy of more, and it can only come from you. Nobody can do this for you. You have to choose to give yourself that. What can I do for me today? What is the one thing I can do for me today? And that is important. I say it in a prayer form. I ask God, because I pray and I say, Father God, show me what I can do for me today. Father God, show me. Please guide me. What can I do for me today? And I say it with a lot of passion. And I always follow through with my thoughts. When you pray and you request, what can I do for me today? You have to understand you're going to get an answer. So whatever you feel is right for you that day, you need to follow through with it. Don't question it. You ask and you're going to get some sort of guidance. It might not lead you to what you hope for, but it will take you closer to what might get you to what you hope for. So don't forget, when you pray with passion, I just stand there and at the window and I look out. I've been doing that for years and years and years. I can't remember when I started this. Father God, just show me what I can do for my higher self today. And that's it. But you put you into it because it's about you. If you were praying for somebody, you'd put you into it for them. You'd put everything. I had that conversation with somebody years and years ago. She would not take care of herself. It's always women that forget to take care of themselves. Men are no better either. But it just happened to be her. And she said, oh, I said, do you ever do anything for you? Oh, well, no. Okay, fine. I said, so what about if somebody rapped on your door in the morning and said, today you need to sleep for 20 minutes. You need to put your feet up. You need to drink a gallon of water. You need to eat a decent meal. You need to stop worrying about all of this. And if you do that, your children, your husband, all your family you adore and you love so much will have the best life ever. But you know, of course, I would do anything for them. I said, well, why don't you do it? And it took her like 5 minutes for her to say, what you mean? I kept saying, what you mean? I said, think, man, come on. If you take care of yourself and you're healthy and you're strong and you're in a good position, you are putting less stress on your family and they will be happier. They'll look forward to seeing you. But if every time they need to pick up the phone, I wonder how mom and dad is doing. I wonder if they're not feeling bad. I wonder if they're alive. I wonder if they're sick. But if you are the one that figures, how are you? How are you doing today? And they know, where are you, mom? I don't know. I'm out. I'm going out. Where are you, dad? Well, dad went over here. And that's what you have to do. Take care of yourself so your children are not worried about you. That is what it is, because the role changes and they're very conscious as we age. So although some of you are quite young, you need to take care of yourself now. I did a lot of self-care. I walked, I did stuff. I would just go. My girlfriend and I, we would just do so many things. And it's not only exercising. Sometimes it's being with somebody else. Sometimes it's going to a show. Sometimes it's going to the CNE. Sometimes we would just go downtown. Just for the fun of it. We would go downtown and we'd sit there. Pictures I have that I can show you. We're sitting, we're eating, and we're having a drink downtown. Or we go to the CNA, we have a beer. I try to take a selfie, and we weren't good at it, but our family would enjoy seeing the two crazy women out there having a ball at the CNA. And that is what I mean. Do something for yourself today. One thing that will let you know, hi Rose, that you are, Rosha, hi Rosha, that you're taking care of yourself. Every one of us needs to remember that life is not just sitting around and doing the mundane and the must-dos. You must cook dinner. You must do the laundry. You must clean the house. But you know what? All of that can stay. All of that can just sit there and wait. So give yourself a little bit of love today. Think one thing about yourself. I'm going to look at all your mantra. I hope everybody had the mantra there, because otherwise you guys are going to have to do this over and over again. Good morning, Corinne and Lisa. Great morning, Yoko. Here you are, Yoko. Good morning. Lisa, my mantra is I choose to see the good in everything today. Great. I am my own cheerleader no matter what. Yes, Yoko, I like that. That is a good one. Ryan and Donato, I'm not seeing yours. I'm not seeing any more. Come on, guys, wake up. Oh, hi, Miriam. How are you? No, you have to do a mantra, guys. You have to make a mantra for yourself. Hi, Debbie. What is your mantra for today? So don't forget, mine was, I'm enjoying the energy of the day. Emotional mastery. Well, that is a nice one. I neglected myself for a long time, but I've gotten better at it. Great job, Lisa. Lisa is one of the graduates of my classes like Ryan. So you guys had this wonderful opportunity today. So I don't know what you would like to talk about on the morning blessings. We don't usually have so much to say. But you know what? Let me see somebody. I'm going to ask you to join if you want to. I don't know who you are, but you've come a couple times. So let's see what you have to say. It has to be respectful though, because it's fiery. So let's see what you have to say. So Debbie, thanks guys for coming. Waiting for somebody named Nameth Bashesh. So you're not there yet. So I guess you're not there, period. Okay. So we'll just let that go. So anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. And each and every one of you, enjoy yourself. And Rosha, thank you for coming. Donato and Demas, I tried, you weren't there. Firstborn Lisa will talk. Um, and who else? Vanessa, Debbie, and Miriam. I haven't seen you for a while. Brian, Yoko, Donato. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And Lisa, I love your mantra. Don't forget to make a mantra to yourself. If you don't want to share it, keep it close to your heart, but make a mantra for yourself. And so I wonder what Rosha's mantra would be. Let's see what Rosha's mantra would be. I'm going. Rosha, let me hear your mantra. I'm sending for you to join. Rosha is a young lady from Iran. I think she's 13, but she's a fabulous painter, artist. She's a great artist. And if she joined, maybe she's not there. My mantra is, I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. Growth comes from discomfort. Oh, when I said that's deep. I love that. Donato, you can't think of one. Rosha must have gone to school, so she's not there. So I'll let you guys go. Rosha didn't come in, so let's see. I love your name, Vanessa, health coach. That's nice. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful day. You guys are having a nice conversation. I would like to keep it going. Or you guys want to continue? Can somebody come on with me, and then we can really chat and see who doesn't want to come on. That is maybe somebody that's not dressed for the day. They're going to tell me I'm not dressed for the day. So Debbie, I know will not attempt it. Miriam, I haven't seen you for a while. I wonder what if you would like that. I sent you a request and Miriam, I know she wouldn't come. So you guys, you asked to come on and then you don't come on. So anyway, Donato said discomfort is comfort is the way. Discomfort is comfort is the way. That's really nice. So yeah, Miriam, next time I know you have to put your makeup on. I know you so well. So let's see what you guys are doing. So anyway, I love that everybody's talking to each other and having. Okay, Rosha. Hello. I'm going to ask Rosha to come in. So you have to remember, guys, Rosha is sitting, so you have to be respectful. She's my sweetheart, and she's a very great artist. So what is your first name, sir?
Thank you so much. Emotional mastery and your help coach is great. It's good. Today I say to myself to know inner and how emotional mastery it's helped me well down. It's helped me well down and active practice in English. For example,
that's really good. What country are you from?
I'm from Iran.
Oh, you're from Iran. Okay,
yes.
So that's nice. So, and you're in English, you said. How are you? Who is teaching you English?
I'm a math teacher. I'm teaching mathematical to my student. I try to create a positive emotional in the class, emotional atmosphere, help to a student learning better.
Oh, that is really important. And you said that you teach math, but you bring the emotional health better by giving words and stuff.
Yes.
So what is the most positive thing you have done for yourself? What are you thinking that you could do besides learning English? Is there anything that you figure I should do for me? For you?
For example, for today, when I practice a lot in English, it can be great for me and create a good plan for teaching it's create a good mood, and I try do it. I try do it good.
Okay, so do you practice English every day?
Yes,
Do
yes,
you read English?
yes. Really, English. It's practice English need a positive emotional help uh, help to a learner when we practice English in good mood. It's very important have positive emotional to deep learning
Somebody made a
and memorize.
Somebody made a comment that Donato made a comment. Great to see a teacher who cares about his students on an emotional level. This is really
Yes,
what he's saying is that it's really nice to see somebody who talks about helping their student at an emotional level. So that is really good. That's really nice to get a compliment like that. And I agree with this because many times
thank
teacher is no, 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 do. But you said you talk to them in a way to help them to boost their confidence, make them feel good. And the results is good result. That is,
you.
you catch more flies with
Yes,
honey than with vinegar. You know what that means? You put sugar, more flies come. You put vinegar, no flies come. And then somebody said, Laurie said, I am his student. So one of your students joined too. So that's really nice. So how did you find, who told you about the morning blessings? How did you find?
I listened your lesson, and I find it was great. You are a good help coach, and your advice and your talking create a hopeful and hopeness in every
Oh,
person.
thank you. You humble me. You make me feel very humble. Thank you. That is one of the things that I try to do every day. And I think I've seen you a few times because so we talk about sometimes you get a diamond when you come, or you get a pearl, or you get a piece of gold. And every day I try to give you something to make you think. And I'm happy that you saw that and recognize that. Thank you so much. Donato said conscious
Yes,
awareness is key. And we talk a lot,
thank
if you are conscious and you're aware, um, it's better for you because then you're more into it. You're more into what you're doing. When I look at what you said and what you say you practice if you're a student, that tells me that you are consciously
you.
aware that they need your help. And that is so important. That is really good.
Thank you. Sometimes I note your speaking, your advice, your coaching, and try do it in my class, in my teaching. For example, to my student, stand up, please. Hold your shoulder, green up, cheese up. It's it's it can create it can create emotional, and they they uh, they um, uh, ready for better learning, for better answer to me, and it's great. Thank you so much. Be self, be healthy all the time.
I live after divorce. How are you? I understand what you're saying. I do that. And it's part of it is to make sure people know that how you carry yourself is also good for your entire body. It's not only if you're always like this, and if you're always so I went to a school when and the school wasn't at home. I had to go to where there was the nuns, so I had to stay there. And you couldn't, and they used to make you walk with your shoulder back, and I walk the other way because that's how it is. And they would make you put a big book, a huge Bible, really big, on your head.
Yes.
and kick
Uh,
shoulders and climb a stair. And you had to do that every
yeah,
day, 10 times, all of us. So we went one
yeah,
side and came down the other with this book. And if the book fell, you had to go back and do it again. So that's why I'm breathing. That's why I say, if you breathe and like for your student, when they come in the morning, you get them to breathe out and breathe in. It sends energy and blood to the brain, and it helps.
yeah. That's right. That's right. Great.
Thank you for using that. But this is where this comes from. And
Yeah.
well, I'm glad to hear that you had fun, and I hope to see you again. And I
Yeah.
do a live at 7 in the evening, but in Iran it's time to sleep. And when I do the night one, but it's nice to see you and join us. And on Sunday at 9:30 in the morning, our time, we have another one that I do, and that you might get stuff there to help the children. So that will be good, and to help you. I really enjoyed.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you soon to
It.
me too.
And see you again. Take care. Well, guys, here we go. And tell me, what is your name? How do I pronounce your name?
Yes, my name is Qasem Bagdeste. Qasem.
Kasem.
I would say you could call me Nami. Nami is easy.
Nomi.
Nami. Yes. Nami is easy. I would say you could call me Nami. Nami is easy. Nami. From Iran, math teacher. A special math teacher, a great math teacher.
Okay. No, Russia said she cannot join. Russia sent me a note saying she wasn't able to join Donato. Miriam, thank you for coming in. Miriam, you see, the Rodriguez is somebody I worked with years ago, and we have such a wonderful relationship. I haven't seen her, of course, for a while, but we always communicate with the Morning Blessing, and it's such a pleasure to see that she joined. I know I sent her the thing to her, so finally she came. I am so happy, Miriam. Tell on your husband, and I heard your grandmother now. Can you send? Oh, Russia wants a request. We're going to have Russia come in. Russia is lots of fun. So here you go, Rosha. I sent you the request. So Miriam I heard you have some new family members, so that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. So I'm waiting to see what Rosha has to say. And let Rosha, she said to send her a request. So let's see if she'll come in. And so anyway, that's so nice to have met you. Somebody else joined that name. It doesn't come. Okay, can you leave so I can bring Rosha in and maybe you can see. So if you go, maybe it will let her come in. Okay?
Yes. Thank you so much. See you soon.
Oh,
See you soon.
I'll see you soon too. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank.
Okay, I'm going to try to bring Rosha in again. So Rosha, I'm going to try to see if you can come in. He must good and I can, yeah. Okay, it says you're able to join. So let me try again, Rosha. Here you go. Here's the request. Go live with Rosha. I hope it lets you in, Rosha.
Hello. How are you?
Here you are. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Ça va?
Ça va. Ça va, Rosha.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
How are you doing? Comment ça va? Ça va, merci beaucoup. So, Rosha.
Vous allez bien.
What did you say?
Vous allez bien.
Oh, vous allez bien? Ah, okay. Bien. Vous allez bien. I am well. Thank you.
Great.
Great. So, Rosha, I saw that fabulous painting you did for the NATO.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. So, what are you working on right now?
My model now is one of the old woman.
An old woman?
Very old, yeah. I think she's 100 years old because
oh my God.
she has lots of things on his face.
And she's your model. How many hours does she sit with you?
You know, my teacher choose to my teacher choose model. I didn't choose model. Yeah,
Okay.
it's my, yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice. And how often do you meet with her?
2 times in a week.
2 times a week for how long?
You know, it is not online to just talk each other. She has one special Instagram for the class.
Yes.
She posts a video on it, and we have time for 1 week to paint and draw our painting. And after that, we have to send for her our painting.
Oh, that is. Oh, after that, you send the painting to her.
Yeah, because she have to correct.
Oh, the teacher has to correct. And so,
Mm-hmm.
what medium do you use? Are you using charcoal or using pen and ink? Which one are you using?
Yeah, it's with very black pen, and it's a lot of kind of stuff, brushes, some brushes, and you should have some uh, brushes and something that you put brush on it,
Yes.
and it's black. I don't know
So
what you call it, the black stuff. It's
it looks
soot,
like
yeah, soot.
it is called in English. We call it charcoal. It looks like charcoal. Pen and ink is where you use a fine pen. But this one looks like you have to put it on the brush and you apply it in different ways. Use different brushes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're interested in painting. What brought you to that? You seem to have a lot of ways, lots of things that. What got you interested in painting?
You know, I just first started with watercolor because the colors really carries my feeling and my soul. I love colors. And you know, from 1 year ago, I really hate portrait. That I do it now. Yeah, and because I love color, but when I see someone that teach this painting portrait, I motivate to go to the class because I really always want to experience lots of things and everything, and don't judge anything at the first. Because of that, I just want to experience how is portrait, because I hate to paint faces even in watercolor, because it's really hard for me to paint, I don't know, eyes, nose. It's really hard, you know, but I wanted to experience it. And as Donato said, every journey begins with the first steps. And I think when I go and went to this class, and I thought I really like to draw a portrait. And after that, I keep going to the class and learn how to do it better and better. Yeah.
Well, that was good. You see, so you had a fear of doing a portrait and you conquered that fear. And that is awesome because you realize, like Donato said, every journey starts with one step. That is really true.
Yeah.
But to be at your age, and I don't like portrait. I don't like not being able to do the eyes or the nose or to give them the right cheekbone or to bring in their forehead, their chin. So then you decided, okay, I'm going to try. And now look what you can produce. It's marvelous. I saw when you showed it, I thought it was just so very nice. You see this painting here? This
Yeah. Wow.
is done from a lady, and she uses a lot of bright colors. She's in the Caribbean, and both of them are very bright. And my friend,
Yeah, very beautiful.
yeah, and my friend went to there to visit, and she brought those two for me, and I really cherished them. I had them framed, and I got them to put a glass that doesn't show the reflection. So when you look at it, all you see, you don't see yourself, you just see the painting. So it's really,
Yeah.
I did that. So that's good. So you're working on this old lady. I'm going to ask you to stop using a word. There's a word you use 3 times. So instead of saying hate, you say I prefer.
Uh, uh,
So
instead of hate, what?
instead of hate, H-A-T-E,
Yeah.
don't use that
Okay.
word. Not a positive word. So
Okay.
you say, I prefer,
Okay.
or I choose.
Okay, sure.
So if you say it, if you say the word hate, say it for me to hear you. Say hate.
No, I prefer to paint with watercolor.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. You know, you prefer to paint. Yes, so you said it right. So if you say the word when you're alone, when you say the word hate, it's in your chest. And when you say the word I prefer, is your mind and is your lips. So it goes out. It is a kinder word. It's a soft. So if you don't like to do something, just say, I prefer not to do this. I choose to do this. So that gives, yeah, it's really using the word positively. So you always watch your words because your words belong to you. What you say belongs to you. So it's important to use your word, that the word that it will make you, give you more power, more energy. And so
Exactly.
you know,
Okay.
Leonardo is going to kill me. I'm taking his student and teaching her something else.
It's a great. In every life, I learn new things. It's great.
Me too. As that is why somebody once asked me, like I love cooking. That's my kitchen is important to me. I really enjoy cooking. I love to cook to share. If I can give, then it's really great. And somebody once asked me, we were going to some lady's house. We go once a month to visit this, different of us have these ladies over. And this lady was going to make big bread. And this other lady said to me, are you going? I said, yes, I'm going. She said, well, she's just going to show us how to bake bread. And you know how to bake bread with your eyes closed. I said, I don't care. I'm going. She said, well, I said, number one, I want to see my friends. Number two, I might learn something I can do to improve my baking. Or number three, I can learn something that I should never, never, ever try. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And also,
So you,
Donato told me that the words hope. Don't never use hope, because if you say hope, you're never going to do it. Said just I will do it. And
yeah, well, sometimes when I talk with him and I say try, he goes, don't say that word. So he's correcting that word
yeah,
too. Because
try
I
now. Yeah.
do it. I'm doing it. I will do it. I am on it. You know, the kids say that I'm on it. My granddaughter tells me, I got this. So she learned it from something she sees and uses it. And she says, no, Grammy, I got this. And I'm, whatever, you got it, then do it. You're 23 months old and you're telling me you got it. So that's, so she says, let me see all these wonderful things people are saying. Let me see, Donato. Exactly, I will. What did he say? He always has such a, exactly, I will. Great point, Rosha. Thank you to both of you, Donato said. Um, he's just saying that everybody, there's a lot of people that join because of, they must be your friend. Now, often
Yeah.
people have the power, they do. So that's a lot of your friends came on. When we're talking together, it's great. We can change. It's true. We can make big changes. So it was a really nice thing for you to join. I'm happy you did that.
Yeah, I'm so happy too.
Yeah, and then one of these days we will spend more time together.
Yeah.
And those who came in all go to your art school. They all have a name that has art in it. So they must be your friends from your class, from your art class. And do you? And I saw you when you were at the stables. Do you ride horses every day?
No.
You're freezing. That's Yes, you're freezing. Yeah, you're freezing. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're freezing. Yeah, you're freezing. Yeah, you're freezing. Oh, she had to go. Okay, well, Rochelle left. So I guess she must have been freezing. So, guys, I will see you guys another day. So have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to Rochelle maybe later. We'll come on perhaps. Talk to you guys. Bye, everyone. Thanks.